successful. This story all started about 3 years ago when I dropped out of university to try and be a YouTuber. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you back even further to when I actually first found YouTube. So I started watching people like JC and Kean, Alfie Days, Marcus Butler, and all those kinds of guys. And even though I wasn't really their kind of demographic, the fact that they just were able to connect with people through the camera really just captured me and inspired me. And that was probably the first inkling of maybe I wanted to try it out. So when I actually found YouTube, I was in year 12, which in Australia is our last year of schooling, and we have our exams at the end of the year and stuff, and it's very stressful. These YouTubers, they really made me forget about what was going on, and it really inspired me. I wanted to do the same thing for other people, and that's kind of where my whole YouTube journey started. So you might be asking, why did you decide to go full-time on YouTube? At this point, I had about 5,000, 6,000 followers, and I've been making videos for maybe like 3 years now. People were loving what I was doing. I was having people comment like, oh, why don't you have 1 million followers? People were just saying how much they loved the videos I was making. Yeah, it just gave me confidence what I could actually do and achieve. So with my plan, I moved my friends into an apartment together, cleared my schedule, quit all the jobs that I was doing, so I wasn't making any income. I saved up a whole bunch of time and we're ready. Oh my gosh. Just a massive wasp landed on me. Oh my. Ooh. Is that a wasp? Is that a bee? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, and I also got equipment that I need. Brand new camera, brand new laptop, lenses, everything. Spent a whole bunch of money, like almost like $10,000. It was crazy. So I was like all in at this point. This is like what I was gonna do. I was gonna make it happen. So with everything ready, prepared and stuff, I made my video announcing that I was gonna go full-time on YouTube, and I went for it. I probably should tell you guys that I'm gonna try and do YouTube full-time now. I just love making content. But the funny thing about that is that video where I announced that I was gonna go full-time on YouTube was actually the last video I made. And that's kind of the story that I really want to get into and tell you guys about. So to give you guys a little bit of context, I want to introduce to you my friends, Jolden and Rob, the two guys that moved in with me and had this dream with me and really wanted to help and support me. Both of them have been friends with me for years and years. Amazing guys. Made videos with them in the past, just being stupid, having fun. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like an enchilada just baking in the oven.
And yeah, they're just the best. Honestly, like, such supportive people, just want the absolute best for me. It's actually funny because all those things that I listed before, all the people helping me, all the things that I bought, decisions that I made, actually did the complete opposite. So you would think like, oh, all prepped and ready to go, ready to smash it out, kill it. But actually, like, it honestly just paralyzed me. I feel like I've seen so many videos about YouTubers talking about how they made it in this industry, and they're just like, all you gotta do, you just gotta commit to it. You gotta put everything into it, have no other option, then you'll succeed. While editing, I actually came across the perfect video that explains this idea that I'm trying to talk about, and the idea is actually called survivor bias. Now, the best way to actually explain this idea is through an example. So how it goes, in World War II, they were trying to figure out where the best place to put armor plating was on planes. And what they did with all the planes that came back, they counted up all the bullet holes in all the different areas. Then they used this as a guide of where to put more armor plating on these planes, but this was actually a really dumb idea because they weren't taking into account the planes that weren't returning. So essentially all the planes that returned weren't getting hit in the problem areas that would have made them crash and burn. To apply this idea to this situation, pretty much you got a whole bunch of YouTubers that are trying to give their advice on how to make it, how to become a YouTuber, and it's just filtered out because they are the survivors and it's not taking into account all the people who've done the exact same thing but haven't achieved it. Now, I'm not saying that these YouTubers are giving bad advice, it's just that there's so many other factors that come into play when it comes to something like becoming a YouTuber. And pretty much my story is just one of the outcomes that could happen. It just stopped me from being able to be creative. Everything just had to do well. Otherwise, how am I gonna pay my friends, pay rent, buy food and stuff? Even though I had money saved up for this particular time, it was just like the future. Like, what am I gonna do if it doesn't work? So what actually started happening over those next couple of months, the fear and the pressure debilitated me, and all I would do every day was just watch videos, and I would just say to myself to make myself feel better, oh, it's just research. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. I'm just seeing what other people are doing so that I can do what I'm doing better. But really, like, I just couldn't admit to myself that I was just putting off what I needed to do. So yeah, I just ended up watching videos every day and just switching up our plans. Instead of like making videos anymore, I was like, oh, maybe we should try and figure out another way to make money, just so that there wasn't that like pressure of having to support myself and my friends. So I had this deal with some people with a Facebook page where we monetized these videos. It's a crazy time back then. So I posted a couple of videos, and in a week I made nearly $3,000 just from posting a couple of Facebook videos. So I was like, let's do this, like it'll be our next thing. And that switching, that chopping and changing, that lack of confidence in what I set out to do just eroded my dream and what I thought was actually possible. And over time we just realized that it just wasn't gonna work. And it was fun, like we did so many fun things and did a lot, but after a while he moved out. That part of the whole journey ended. During this time as well, I was going through a breakup, and I mean, I don't think it really helped either. So after all of that, I just realized if I wanted to do anything creative, I just need to set myself up better, make it more sustainable, take that pressure off of me so that I could actually function without all of that stress and anxiety. Honestly, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years. It's been fun, like I've done so much stuff. Yeah, I've just been working hard, building my career, and just getting myself in a good place where I have enough time to do this. I'm in a good mental state. I can just do this, having fun. Honestly, even though it sucks that I didn't make videos for like 3 or 4 years and stuff, I'm actually really happy because I feel like I've learned so much more going on this journey, and I'm just really excited for all the things that I've got planned and all the things that I want to make now. So I'm just excited. I can't wait, and yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Excited, Ella?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
It's possible.
We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop.
Are you ready?
No.
The sand for the thrill of it. We can make out for the thrill of it, mess around.